Makes that here he's a streamer. Really, Rachel? And he was a piece of shit to you, I guess, from what you're saying. Do you know what, chat? And I know this is kind of like hypocrisy saying me saying it, but I find a lot of the streamers on Twitch are very egotistical, and that's because of society more than anything. I find a lot of people on Twitch very egotistical, and a lot of people on Twitch go live expecting to be paid. Do you know what I mean? Expecting you to send money. Time, communication, respect, and honesty are priceless things that can't buy or earn, must be given to you. I never sure of you're capable. Exactly. And I don't think everybody is capable of that. It's a sad thing. I don't think everybody is even capable of doing that. This is very heavy for this hour night. It was a good thing the bouncer looked out for you. He's a streamer too. Said words. Be with me, plan to get partner. Season and broke up with me. My work and holiday visa was ending. Right after I found out the granny was under death bed. You were telling me about that one night as well, Rachel. And like, people like that aren't worth your time, and I'm sorry that person wasted your fucking time. It's been a rough month. Here's the freak by cheek. I don't think so.
I bow down and humbly bow down to the true you. The true you that's inside this body. The true essence of your Atma.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody that loves you will stay with you no matter what. That person obviously didn't ever love you. Oh no. Namaste. It's good. He was 9 years younger than me, yeah. Wish. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Saddle up, partner. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I've heard that, Rachel, I've heard a similar story off a few people now, so. I've heard a similar story off a few people. As I said, usually Twitch streamers are very egotistic and they think they're something they're not really. Like, even the guy in the bar earlier was saying, oh, you're famous and stuff on Twitch, and it's like, I'd never consider myself famous, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be famous. It's not what we're doing this for, you know? Fame is not the thing I'm interested in. How many people think they can get away with being bigger than the girls and being pushed them around like they have no rights? But it's not true, yeah. I know exactly what you're saying, Ken, yeah. Married, I was referring to you being married. A bunch of you not married. Working at the ferry, I think. Man. No, you're good, Rachel, you're good. You know, if we're not here to support each other, what's the fucking point? You know what I mean? And chat, like, if you don't support other people in the chat, you probably should, because at the end of the day, they're all here doing the same thing you're doing, like, you know what I mean? You should have at least a bit of respect for other people in the chat. And most people here do, so. If anybody ever needs help or anybody to chat, don't be afraid to come to one of us here in the chat, because everybody here, as I say, is an adult and they're more than willing to help you out and try to work through things. I'm back in Ireland less than 2 weeks now, wondering what the fuck I'd do with my life, but I figured out. Rachel, I went through 3-4 years of wondering what the fuck I was going to do with my life, and then somebody suggested me I do streaming, and I fucking love what I'm doing. So Rachel, my advice to you is try not to worry about it too much. Things will work out. Things will work out. Even if you think sometimes you're lying in bed some night thinking, do you know what I mean, this is fucking shit, what is life all about? Things tend to just work themselves out eventually. If you're a good person, things will work itself out for you. Arthur hype, what do you mean Arthur? What are you saying, Arthur hype for Mr. Nobby? Plan to move to Ireland, so we'll have a lot of common. Chat, I'd advise against moving to Ireland though, it's very fucking expensive. Unless you have a lot of money, do not fucking do it. All my life I've been left for another guy. Well, I've been single now. The last serious girlfriend I had, I was like 23 or something, so it's like 12 years now since I was in a serious relationship. But I've been trying to find myself more than I've been, like, I haven't been like chasing people around, like I haven't been chasing any girls, I haven't been kind of interested in any girls. I've been trying to find myself in all that time. And it's only recently I've started like feeling that I can, you know, be in a relationship with somebody maybe. But at the same time, if somebody was wanting to be in a relationship with me, they'd have to be on board with what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? They'd have to be on board with what, do you know what I mean? They'd have to be willing to do what I'm doing and come along with me on me trips and stuff like that. I'm 37 and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I've definitely learned what to do. Not what I want. Well, see, Rachel, that was the thing with me as well. I knew what I didn't want to do. And I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. And then somebody suggested, you know, give streaming a try. And then here we are today, you know what I mean? It's Auntie in Germany yet? No. It's longer than that. Longer than that, minute now. It was last time we were in Amsterdam. But at the same time, Minuteman, I haven't been chasing. Do you know what I mean? I haven't been chasing anybody, or I haven't had much interest in anybody, so it's me own doing. Well, Rachel, as I said to chat earlier, if I didn't find this and I was still sitting at home doing nothing, I probably wouldn't be here anymore. Because I was honestly contemplating ending it all at one stage. And that's been 100% honest with you, chat. Them thoughts were going through my head at one stage. And it's horrible to think back on that now. Julie, thank you very much for the 50 bits. Shit, with longer streak than you, remind me not to chance you to arm wrestle. All the testosterone is built up. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in a relationship with anybody, but I don't think I haven't been chasing anybody either, and I haven't been that interested. But I kind of feel like I'm kind of getting to the point now where I could be. You know what I mean? If I was approached by somebody now, as I said, I'm not chasing anybody either, but if I was approached by somebody, I'd be willing to, but they'd have to be willing to get on board with what we're doing here. Like if I ever had a girlfriend in the morning chat, nothing would change here. The only thing that would change is you'd be on stream with us. Thank you very much, Julie. Thank you very much. I hope that works out. Yeah. I'll say to people as well, chat. You don't need other people. You don't need to be in a relationship. And I'm sure a lot of the girls in chat are like, what you mean? Like, you don't need to be in a relationship. You don't need anybody else. Concentrate on yourself first before you worry about anybody else. Over the years, be able to, a way out would be able to be yourself is someone needs to be. You see, that's the thing, Kane. I felt for a long time I couldn't be myself because I was so different to everybody else around me. I felt like I was the outsider, do you know what I mean? Then when I started streaming and people support and stuff, people support have made me realise that I'm actually a good person, and like, do you know what I mean? I deserve to actually have a life, you know what I mean? So, as I say, without yous all chat, I probably wouldn't be here anymore, you know? I wouldn't be here anymore. But I want someone. See, I'm at that kind of stage as well, Julie. Well, I kind of want somebody, but at the same time, I can live without them. You know what I mean? I'm not, like, do you know what I mean? I'm not in any sort of desperation. Like, how many people do you know will even come away on a trip by themselves? Like, go away to a foreign country by themselves? I need to pee. I'm chatting with the peas out. Take a piece and a little poop. I don't know if it's getting help. Well, see, the thing is, Kane, you'll always get through it. You know, there's a lot of times where I thought there was no light at the end of the tunnel, but there actually always is. You know, you have to push through it. Canna was actually the first thing that turned around my life, chat, because I had something else to concentrate other than myself. You know what I mean? And if you're feeling that way, chat, try to find something outside yourself to concentrate on. Try to find something outside yourself. You know what I mean? Try to find a life or a thing that means more to you than your own life. You know what I mean? Need some mammy. Well, as I said, like, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'd love a girl to be along with us on this trip, but I can live without them. You know what I mean? I've learned to be pretty comfortable with myself at this stage. So, what is man me? I mean, you can't be really asking that question, Dilda. Making a wooden katana. See what that's, see, Kane, and I bet you that's helping you. You mightn't realise that at first, but years down the line, you look back at that and say, that was actually a thing that turned my life around, because I wouldn't have said that about Kana straight away, you know what I mean, getting the German Shepherd and stuff, but she really turned my life around. And then a couple of years later I started streaming, and then, you know, I had something other than myself to concentrate on. And as I've said before, the only way I can pay you back for all the support you show me, chat, is by streaming. So I try to do it as much as possible, you know. Cheers, chat. Cheers. This is pretty shit hash, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. I'll probably be getting sick on the floor now after this. Canada's her sweet. Canada's a sweetheart or sweetheart, yeah. It's the same move, I probably wouldn't be here with Canada either. Cheers, shot.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen.
repeat after me.
That cat will probably love you more ever than that guy will, you know. It's the same with Kana, it's unconditional love, like, you know. My two pups are my world. Shell's, that's part of the reason Shell's connected to us right here. It's because she knows how it feels to have a dog like that. And as I was saying to a girl earlier in the bar, that she was telling me about her red setter and stuff that she has back home, I was saying, we don't deserve dogs, you know what I mean? And we don't. We do not deserve dogs. The only thing on the planet that has unconditional love for us will be, you can be a complete dickhead to a dog, you can be a complete piece of shit to a dog, and they'll still fucking love you. Two dogs and cat are my babies, yeah. And that's what Kana is to me as well, Julie. You know, Kana is like my daughter, and probably the closest thing I'll ever have to a daughter, like, you know. Closest thing to her probably I'll ever have to a child, so. She means the world to me. I killed for her. I would literally kill somebody for Kana. If somebody hurt Kana, I would kill them. I don't give a fuck. And I said that to you when we got attacked by them dogs that day, the two German Shepherds that ran out. I would have killed him and them two dogs there that day in front of you if Kana had been hurt. And I'm not messing with you, chat, I would have. That's how much I love Kana, like. I have two dogs, two cats, a turtle and a feeder fish that's 6 inches now. And I'm sure, Hammerhead, you consider them family as much as I consider Kana. Like, Kana has spent her whole life with me, chat. The longest she's been away from me is these trips. She spent her whole life, she was a COVID pup, and she's been with me pretty much any day, every day. She'd kill anyone to try to hurt you too, yeah. And that's the thing, like, you know. I do the same for her. And axolotl and two snails. You have a good zoo of pets there. We used to have horses now, we had 4 dogs at one stage at home, but they've always been family, you know. The saddest thing about dogs is they'll never live as long as us. And that's the terrible thing about Kana. Like, Kana is 5 now and she's, do you know what I mean? She's halfway through her life, and I feel like it's not long enough, you know what I mean? It's never long enough. I wish Kana could stay with me my whole life, you know what I mean? But she can't. 2 pet rats. My mum used to own rats. My mum used to own rats. You'd be thinking, chat, oh yeah, rats aren't good pets, but rats can be good pets as well. Are too sweet, yeah. Yeah, put your Discord, put your pets in the Discord chat. Everybody loves seeing them. Socrates, he was so cute. See behind. He kind of sleeps beside me every night, chat, when I'm at home. Like, so I have a big, like, king size bed at home, and she sleeps up on the end of the bed with me every night. And then every morning I wake up, like, she, you know, it's so nice to wake up in the morning. Kanna's like, you know, giving me kisses and fucking snuggling into me and stuff, and looking for pets and stuff in the morning. Such a nice way to wake up, you know. I'm a bit obsessed. No, Shells, I love you posting pictures of your boys. Eventually passing, I'm crying you are, yeah. That thought goes through my head all the time. So, man, the first time this year, when Kanna turned 5, she's the same age as me in dog years. So she's 35 this year. In dog years. Next year she'll be fucking this August she'll be 6 years older than me, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be 36, she'll be 42. Which is kind of nuts, like, to think about. And I don't know, chat, if Kanna ever goes, expect me not to stream for maybe a month or 2, because I'll be devastated. I will be devastated. She's thriving. She's had a great life, you know what I mean? And a lot of our dogs have had all of our dogs have had great lives, you know what I mean? But it's so sad, like, thinking that she'll be gone someday, you know, and I'll be still around. More beaches and walks for Kanna, yeah. That's why I try to give her a minute, and that's why I try to give her as good a life as I can give her, you know. Because you have to think, every day in your life is a week in a dog's life, you know. I cried 1 week, yeah. No, Kanna has a dog's life, you know what I mean? Kanna couldn't be. There's so many dogs around the country and around the world that are like sitting at home in apartments and stuff all day, and they don't get to go out. So I try to give Kanna as good a life as I can. I grew up with a fluffy German Shepherd. It was like my brother, yeah. German Shepherds are a special dog. If you've never owned a German Shepherd and you love dogs, I'd advise you. They're a lot of work in the first couple of years, but I tell you, they're worth every second. They're just a different breed. Like, you'll never get a dog as loyal as a German Shepherd. Like, as you see with Kanna, chat, she never leaves me side. Another raid, Jesus Christ. Bliss, Potential Bliss, how you doing? Welcome in, everybody. This is our 6th raid today. So we've broken our record for raids today. This is our 6th raid today, I'm pretty sure. Welcome in, everybody. We're back in the apartment. We've been live, how long? We've been live nearly 17 hours now. Bliss always raids us at the end of the streams. Cheers, Bliss. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. I hope you had a great day today as well. We've had a fucking amazing day here today. So for everybody coming in, I'm the Baron, and we stream IRL. We're here in Portugal at the moment. I usually stream back in Ireland, and we only do IRL. So if that sounds good to you, chat, drop us a follow. We're well worth it. We have a lovely community here that'll all look after you. And I knew it sense it might end. Yeah, we've been live nearly 17 hours now. But we're gonna have this smoke and probably go to bed shortly after. But thank you so much, Bliss. You've been our 6th raid today. Thank you so much, man. As I say, like, I've got to know some of the IRL streamers now over the last couple of months, and they've all been so good to me. Bliss, Yuba, fucking T-Can, all these guys, Marley, they've been all so fucking welcoming and so nice to me, so it's just encouraged me to get to know them a bit more. Just turned 10 and he's in great health, but I cry when I think about him no longer being here. I remember a girl, Shasta, died in 2004, a moment they pronounced her dead. They're begging to bring her. So at home we lost 4 dogs in the space of 2 years. We had 4 dogs we lost them in 2 years, so I know we are paying. We had a dog that was we had a Newfoundland that was only like 2.5 years old, and I walked out the back garden one night to call him in. Do you know what I mean? Call him in to sleep for the night. And he was there dead out the back garden, you know. And he was the biggest pet ever. Like, he'd sit beside me and he'd put his paw on my foot when he was sitting beside me, like he was holding my hand. Quick synopsis: we were on the boat trip today. We met some lovely people today. We've been to some bars. We've shown lovely fucking places today. We've only been here basically like a day and a half so far, but it's a fucking amazing place. I love it here. Everybody here is so nice to us, like, and we've had a fucking amazing time so far. And hopefully the rest of the week is half as good as today. Because I could go home tomorrow and I'd be happy with what we've done here, you know. So we've had such a good day here. There's a clip from earlier. I don't know what that is, but check the clip out. Oh, and occasionally a peacock makes sounds. Yeah, do you hear the peacock every now and again? Yeah, we've had a great day here. We met a group of 6 people there earlier, and they were hanging out with us. We went for a drink with them, and then we walked them back to the bus. They were staying in Faro, which is like an hour and a half away. We're going to meet them now on the last day of the trip as well. We're going to go for drinks with them, and they were lovely people. I've been looking forward to it as well, and our first full day here couldn't have gone any better, to be honest with you. Couldn't have gone any better. I haven't seen the peacocks, but I've been hearing them alright. My greatest achievement in life has been a good dog auntie, and Holscott, that means, do you know what I mean? You giving a dog a good life is, as I said, it gives you purpose, you know what I mean? It gives you purpose. As I say, kind of changed my life around for the better. Because it gave me purpose and something to do, a focus rather than myself, so. People that have never owned dogs can't understand it, but there's nothing in the world like the love of a dog, chat, you know what I mean? And coming home, and I'm sure anybody that's ever had a dog, one of the best feelings in the world, chat, is coming home and the welcome you get home when you get home from your dog. It's like they haven't seen you in years, right? A cat woman, 3 cats and dog sitter for years. We've always had cats as well, so we had 2 cats at home, and sadly one of them recently had to be put down because he got feline AIDS from fighting with other cats and he just wasn't recovering. And the vets, we had like 4 different vets look at him, and they all said the same thing, that he's not going to get any better, and he's only going to get worse, and he's only going to suffer. So we had to get Haku put to sleep. I do prefer cats, but I worked in a kennel and vets in Ireland, and pets sit both dogs and cats in Australia. See, that's the thing, Rachel. Some people are just dog people, and other people are cat people, you know. I love going walking outside. Dogs for hours, yeah. It's one of my favourite things to do, chat, and I'm sure you know that by now. Now I gotta go. I'll see you later. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, it gives you a good excuse, if nothing else, to go outside, chat. And I always say to everybody in the chat that you need to get outside more. It's essential, chat, and I only realised this over the last few years. We need to be outside. So if you're feeling sad or something like that,